Ever wondered how to cook the perfect steak? Well, today is your lucky day. We're diving into the art of steak mastery, and it all begins with selecting the right ingredients. You'll need a high-quality steak, that's the star of the show after all. To season, we'll use salt and pepper, simple but effective. To elevate the flavors, you'll need butter, garlic, and fresh rosemary. These ingredients will bring out the rich, savory notes of your steak. Remember, the quality of your steak is paramount. Choose a good one and half the job is done. Preparing the steak adequately is the first step towards culinary perfection. It's crucial to let your steak reach room temperature before you start cooking. This might take about 30 to 45 minutes, but it's worth the wait. When the steak is cold, it can cook unevenly, leaving you with a less than perfect result. Meanwhile, it's time to season your steak. Don't be shy. Grab a generous amount of salt and pepper and coat your steak thoroughly. The seasoning will enhance the natural flavors of the meat, giving you that restaurant-quality taste at home. While you're seasoning, start heating your pan. You'll want it on medium-high heat. This is the sweet spot where your steak will sear nicely, locking in all the juicy goodness. Remember, the right temperature can make all the difference between a good steak and a great one. Now that your steak is ready for the pan, it's time to move on to the cooking process. Now comes the exciting part, cooking the steak to perfection. First, we'll sear each side of the steak for about 2 to 3 minutes. This will give your steak that beautiful, tantalizing crust and lock in all those delicious flavors. Once the steak is seared to your liking, it's time to introduce some friends to the pan. We're talking about a generous knob of butter, a couple of crushed garlic cloves, and a sprig of fresh rosemary. These will infuse the steak with an irresistible depth of flavor. Now here's a secret not everyone knows. Baste the steak with this aromatic mixture. That's right, spoon that melted butter, garlic, and rosemary right over the top of the steak, letting the flavors seep into every nook and cranny. Finally, after the steak is cooked, let it rest for a few minutes. This allows the juices to redistribute, making every bite as juicy and flavorful as the last. And there you have it, a perfectly cooked, juicy, flavorful steak. So let's recap the key points to cooking the perfect steak. First, the quality of your steak is paramount. It's the foundation of your dish. Next, proper preparation is not to be overlooked. From seasoning to temperature, it's all about the details. Finally, the cooking process itself is an art. Mastering the right heat, the perfect sear, and the ideal resting time all contribute to achieving steak perfection. Remember these tips, and you'll be on your way to cooking the perfect steak every time. Happy cooking! If you enjoyed this cooking guide and want more tips and tricks, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Subscribing comes with its own perks. You'll be notified of new mouth-watering recipes every week, and you'll also get exclusive access to content that we only share with our subscribers. If you found this video helpful, do us a favor and hit that like button, and share it with your friends who could also use some help in the kitchen. Thank you for watching, and remember, the kitchen is your playground. Happy cooking!